What is a spiritual burnout and how it happens, why it happens, and what to do about it? Let's go deeper and see what is going on with that. When we are first opening to our gifts, we are in a space of exploring everything and we are with that excitement and joy of something new, something amazingly beautiful. And we want to understand what is that we can do, how we can do it, and how often, and all of these beautiful questions in our minds that are taking place. And we keep going. And at the beginning, we may not even be aware of how we channel, how we do healing, how we are getting into that space of allowing information to flow through us from loved ones in spirit when it comes to mediumship, through psychic energies when it comes to psychic readings, through healing and channeling, different kinds of energy depending on what is needed in that space. And we're, oh, let me explore that. And of course, we are getting into a space of overgiving and overdoing. When you are overgiving, overdoing, allowing others to receive and receive and receive from you, and you are in a space of constantly giving, 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 and not receiving anything back at all, not money or money that is not enough, and not even appreciation in a way that is meaningful and true, you are getting depleted energetically and you are getting to feel like, I don't like this. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. And please make it stop. And then, of course, there's another set of questions that shows up. Is this what my guides want me to be doing? Is this what spirit wants me to do? Is this really? And you're going like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. And it is too exhausting. And people don't stop asking me things. And they always want more and more. They are never satisfied with anything. Is this what my calling is? Is this what my purpose is? I don't like it. And of course, because from joy we went to depletion, energy depletion, we have sacral chakra completely shut off in a way that I don't enjoy doing this anymore. And of course, even exhausted, you can channel. It's not a matter of finding the energy always to do it, but it's about how much energy do you have and do you really want to do it at this point of time? What is your priority? In that space where you feel so depleted because you are doing and doing and doing things for everyone else, completely detached from the sense of own or your own self. Because let's admit it, when we are doing healing, psychic work, mediumship work, Akashic Records work, whatever the tool you're using, you have to detach from yourself in order to be completely open and receive information and give them as clear as possible in a tangible way to the sitter that is asking the questions. So, because of overgiving, because the sense of detachment with self, we are losing the sense of who we are and we are losing ourselves in a beautiful energy that we don't want to stop it because it is unconditional love and above that as a frequency when we connect and channel. So in that space, what comes is completely lack of your own energy, the sense of who you are and what you are doing, and priorities, and of course, boundaries. Boundaries in the way that, hey, basta, stop, this is where I have to respect myself, my need, my this, my that, and it's not easy to identify that at that spot. So it's good to create always a balance, even when you are exploring your gifts, when you are exploring yourself, and it's good to create boundaries with spirit, with self, with others. If you have people constantly reaching out to you, constantly asking for information that you can channel for them freely, or even create the space for them to receive the right guidance, information, or clarity on what they want, because this is why they reached out, because they wanted to receive that clarity in the first place. Stop doing that. Stop doing that and understand why you have to stop doing that. Because whatever you are doing, whatever your genius zone in all of this spiritual, energetical stuff, it's about you and your experience with self, with spirit, of course, with how you can create a change and a shift. But if you're not well enough, if you're not good enough in your own space of who you are and why you're doing that, how else will you keep doing it? How else can you not shut off completely and say, I don't want anything. I don't want anything to do with these things. And this is what happens next after the spiritual burnout. If you don't reflect to see what happened, how it happened, and where to say no, this is not the right time for me or the right space, or I need to have it in a session in a way that is meaningful to me so I can create the right container for you. I can create this, I can receive also back gratitude, appreciation, and money for what I'm serving really what I'm providing now. In that space you can't actually honor yourself, your gifts. You can't keep the excitement that you should be keeping high for yourself. And this is why we are on this path, because we are good at doing this, but we also enjoy doing this because we receive back from it. And no one said you should be doing it for free for everyone, regardless of what and how and this and that. So when you get into that space of self-reflection and self-respect and honoring your worth, your value, things are shifting in the right direction and you don't feel, I don't like this anymore. You stop feeling that. You keep enjoying what you can provide for others in the best way possible for you. And yeah, I know there's a very old belief that goes eons ago, and I don't know how many eons ago, about spiritualists and people that work with energy in their own way, that they shouldn't get paid because it is a divine gift. Well, you've worked enough for that divine gift you have. You paid for courses, probably. You paid for sessions. You dedicated time to learn and explore your gifts. You dedicated a lot of things of yourself. You sacrificed things you could have been doing in order to learn how to do it as best as possible or to expand it as best as possible. If that's not respected by you, that you put all that effort in, how others will respect it? So in that space, and having gone through many spiritual burnouts because I could, this is my advice of what I can give you. And spiritual burnout doesn't mean you are getting shut off from spirit or through your meditation. That's not a spiritual burnout. Spiritual burnout has to do with overdoing it for others, helping others, and your spirit has burned out. Your own spirit. You're not cut off or shut off from spirit. From your own, yeah. From spirit in overall and the divine, no. Never for no reason. Okay. So in that space, own that, claim it as your own in order to understand more of who you are, what are your limitations, what are your no's, and why, because these are important. I hope this video helped me. Pop me any questions if you have in regards to spiritual burnouts and how we can navigate it even more. If this has happened to you, if you have explored that as a situation in your energy, in your first steps, or later down the line, let me know how it was for you as an experience. And if you feel drawn, I can't wait to work with you. See you on the next video.